Thank you everyone, and welcome to another trivia night on this beautiful Monday, June 30th, 2025. We're coming to you live from this multi-million-dollar studio to do another night of trivia. Looks like y'all are ready in the chat. Who's ready for some trivia? Y'all hyped up? Because I certainly am. Keep an eye on it. Always got to come styling for y'all. But yes, that's right. Another night of trivia is here. And if you're new here, we'll go over it a little bit. Tell you what's going to happen. What we're going to be doing. You like my little musical intro, Sarah says? Speaking of music, let's get a little ambiance going. But yes, trivia night again. Every Monday, 8 o'clock sharp. Be here every Monday for your chance to win that $50 from me to you. And not just that. The money, that's the smallest part. You get the bragging rights of being the smartest human on planet Earth. Verified by me. But yeah, so if you're new here, which I don't know if you are, we're doing trivia on Kahoot. So download Kahoot. It's easier than do it on the website. You can do it on the website, but the word on the street is the app's way easier. Allegedly. Yeah, how's everybody's Monday been? Pretty good? Decent? I'm not, or you want me to throw the code up? Shall I throw the code up, everyone? We're not going to jump right in. You know, we like to let the folks trickle in. You know, we let you get your snacks. There's Luke. He's ready to make that sweet, sweet cash. Tonight could be your night, dude. You just got to lock in. And focus. Enfoque. Yeah, y'all want me to throw the code up? Thoughts? Thoughts? Anyone? Neil says ye. Or should we let some more folks trickle in? We want everybody to get in here. There's Ayana. Toss that code up. Alright, I'll throw the code up. But we're going to wait a little bit. Okay? You get me? Loading. Game pin is loading. And the game pin is... Bam. Bam. Copy link. Control V. There it is. Can one of the mods pin that message in chat? One of my mods, please, that I pay millions of dollars a year. There's Sean, the big dog. coming back for his sophomore season. Ayana's getting in there quick. She's ready. Gay bitches. Everyone's getting in there quick tonight, boy. And let me throw the, what is it, 9? Is no one going to pin that message? Shawnee Mac. Just got serious. 977 92 62. Mad Dog and Pete and Dangus. Here, can I pin these messages? The mods are slacking. Pin message. And then get in there, folks. We need everybody. I can only do one pin message. Oh no, I think the code's in there. Okay. Boatman. How we feeling tonight, though? We feeling strong? We feeling smart? We feeling like we can win $50? I sure hope so. Because we're getting darn close to starting it up. 12 folks. We got a decent crowd going. We just lost somebody, but we'll give it another couple few minutes. I know Kels was a little busy this evening, so she might be a little late. I don't know if she'll be joining us. The big moderator, Kels. It's still open. Everybody can keep joining. Keep joining. Pin message in chat. Just doing a couple things. Did everybody have a good Monday? It was actually a pretty nice day where I'm at, if I'm being quite honest. I really didn't do too much. I didn't do too much work in a day. There's 12. It looks like 12 might be the number tonight. We're gonna put out the last call. Last call. But if you are joining late, you can join late. You can jump right in. No worries. No worries at all. Uh-oh, who'd we lose? Tom. Big Tom. I think we're still missing one person who was just in. Get up, get back in there. Join up. Because we're getting ready to get going. Everybody get ready to lock in. That's okay, Dangus, I got it. Wouldn't let you pin it on your phone. Yeah, if you're coming in just now, either go to Kahoot, download it, throw this in, and then, or go to the pin message in chat. Also, if you don't know, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. Okay? So whatever it takes to answer the quickest and most correctly is what you must do. We keep losing people and then they're coming back, but I think we have 13. Who's missing? Get back in there quick, because I think I'm going to fire it up momentarily. Especially if everyone in chat gives me a thumbs up or something. If you give me the green light, I'll go. I will do it. You hear me? Thoughts, anyone? Any objections? Oh, whoever we just lost. Intergalactic says start those engines. Okay. CC, I think you're new. Pete, okay, we're back to 13. Anyone? We're going once. Shawnee Mac says he's good. We're going twice. We're going 3 times. And trivia night, June 30th, 2025, starts right now. Lock in. Lock in. In 3, 2, 1. First question. A triangle with all different length sides is equilateral, scalene, built different, or isosceles? Going back to geometry class. Who remembers? Get those answers in. You all better get this one. Get those answers in. I think that's everybody answered. 13. It was scalene. Come on, folks. Isosceles is 2 sides that are the same, I believe, unless I'm wrong. And it is built different, kind of. Nobody thought it was that. All right, who's ready to see that first scoreboard of the night? Because if you guys didn't notice, the big dog is here. The big dog herself, she's here tonight. So you guys got to lock in. And how do we look? Sean. Uh-oh. Tiff. Sean's coming for you. He locked that in quick. Boatman, Julia. Malachurst was lagging. Sean's hitting everybody with the lag switch tonight. And let's move on to the fun fact. All the angles are different as well in the scalene, of course. They must be. All right, that was an easy question. All right. But they're going to get better. That wasn't the most creative question, but they're going to get better. And because the next question is, what Nobel Prize category was added most recently? Was it being sick? Was it economics? Was it peace? Or was it literature? The most recent category for the Nobel Prize. What was it? Get those answers in. Get them in. It was economics. Look at you, smarty pants. Nobody thought it was being sick. Hopefully they add that one soon. We could be in the running. Let's take a look at that scoreboard. Julia, rising up. Boatman. Mad Dog. Wow, Mad Dog locked that in quick. So did Tom with 844. That's freaking fast. Melon, 806. Fun fact for y'all. The Economics Prize was established in 1969 by the Swedish Central Bank. It was not initially in Nobel's will. So they just added that in. But let's move on. But make sure you're live. I don't want you lagging behind. Next question. The ice cream company Ben & Jerry's was originally made in hopes of being a bagel company, a soda company, a beer company, or a toy company. What did they want to be at first? Prior to becoming the famous ice cream company we know today. Which one? Bagel, soda, beer, or toy? It was a bagel. It was a bagel company. Wow, who's going to get this? This could be big points right here. Who got it? Who got this one? Let's have a look. Boatman. The Boatman. Holy frig. Boatman's coming out swinging tonight. All right. Still, hey, that's a small lead in this game. They can go away quick if they don't lock in. Ben and Jerry met in the 7th grade. And also, this is not Ben and Jerry. This is a random picture of old guys. But yeah, they met when they were in the 7th grade. And then they ended up making a cool ice cream company. But now let's move on to that next question. Which is, This YouTuber famously worked for NASA before his YouTube career, most notably working on the Mars Curiosity rover. Was it Mr. Beast? Was it Michael from Vsauce? Was it Logan Paul? Or was it Mark Rober? Which one of these YouTubers worked at NASA? Who done it? And they worked on, I think they worked for about 7 years on the rover. Get that answer in. There we go. It was Mark Rober. Look at you all know it. You guys are smart. Nobody guessed Logan Paul. I know that could have been, you know. Let's take a look at those standings. Ooh, Mad Dog. Coming in hot. Ayana, Sean coming back. Pete's fastest climber right there. Jumped 4 spots on that one. I feel like he's probably just underneath Sean. Watch your back, Sean. Little fun fact. You may know Mark from his YouTube videos about the porch pirates when he used to make the glitter bombs. He stopped doing that, though. I think he made the last one this year. But he would make those glitter bombs for people to steal and then cover them with glitter. And like stinky spray of some kind that he would manufacture on his own. He's a cool guy. Check him out. But shall we proceed? Sure. The Louvre is located where? Where is it at? Is it in London? Is it in Berlin? Is it in Paris? Or is it in Versailles? Where the heck is that dang museum? Where they put it at? It is Paris. Yes, indeed. Now let's see who locked it in the quickest. Ooh, Sean picking up points. Tom coming back. Boatman holding on strong. Julia, Mad Dog. Got a freaking bug in here. Dangest. Jumped 5 places on that one. Little fun fact for y'all. The Louvre is the most visited museum in the world. And that's also where the Mona Lisa resides when it's not on tour. I think it goes on tour, right? Am I wrong? From time to time, they'll send it out, which must be a bit stressful, I would assume, for such a valuable painting. But let's move on to that next question. In 2004, this team broke the 86-year curse of the Bambino. Was it the New York Yankees? Was it the Boston Red Sox? Was it the St. Louis Cardinals or the Atlanta Braves? The curse of the Bambino. Which team was cursed by the Bambino himself? Get those answers in. Come on. This one's a gimme. It was the Boston Red Sox in 2004. 86 years it took them. Let's take a look at those standings. All right, everything stays the same. People, y'all got that one pretty good. The curse was a result of when the Red Sox sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees. It was actually in, I think, 1920, as opposed to the last year they won, which was in 1918. But they just say, you know, it started in 18. That was the last year they won the World Series. I think they won like 3. I don't think it was a three-peat, but I think 3 pretty close to being consecutive before that. And then not again until 2004 when I was a young chap. But let's move on to another question, which is, what was the original name of the Google search engine prototype? Was it Ask Jeeves? Was it Backrub? Was it Noodle Bowl? Or was it Leaping Llama? The original Google search engine, what'd they call it? The prototype. Before Google, what did they call it? No, come on, folks. Ask Jeeves. That was a whole nother company, you maniacs. It was Backrub. Come on now. What the hell, guys? Making me look bad. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So nothing changes there. Mel says, "Grow up." No, you grow up. Google, it's misspelled. It's supposed to be Google, like in the mathematics terms. But the legend goes that an investor spelled it as Google on a check, and then the name just stuck. So I'd say it does look a lot better with the LE instead of the OL. Do you guys agree? I think it does. Possibly. But let's get some points back on the board, okay? That was a tough one. But I know y'all get this one, okay? Which of these African countries has an official language of Spanish? Is it Morocco, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, or Mozambique? An official language of Spanish in Africa. Get those answers in. Come on. Come on. It was Equatorial Guinea. Ooh, this could be a big point swing right here. Shall we have a look? Oh, Julia rises up. Okay, what do we got? We got... It's freaking tight tonight. Between... So about 1,800 or 1,600 points from 5th to 1st. That's a small lead here. Equatorial Guinea is the only country in Africa to have Spanish as the official language, alongside French and Portuguese, if you didn't know. Which I didn't know that. I knew it was Spanish, but I didn't know French and Portuguese. I looked it up. I'm not that smart. I look up a lot of stuff. But let's get another question for y'all. All right? But make sure you're live. Seems like everybody's live. I think everybody's been answering, which is great. I love it. Pardon me? All right. And let's proceed. This Greek philosopher taught Alexander the Great. Was it Socrates? Was it Plato? Was it Aristotle? Or is it Pythagoras? Who was the tutor of Alexander the Great? Come on. Come on. All right, I think everybody answered. It was indeed Aristotle. Look at you smart folks out there. But I mean, honestly, that's a pretty tough question because all those names could basically be the same person. But let's see how that mixed up the standings. Mad Dog coming for that second place. Tom rising up. Sean still in the mix. It's still about a 1,600 point difference from 1st to 5th. It's a tight ball game, folks, and we don't know about who's down low. You guys could be right on their tail. It's a friggin' tight race tonight. I feel like Tiff might have been not in this tonight. I feel like she'd be right in the mix. But let's move on to a fun fact. Yep. Basically, it's not that fun of a fact, but he tutored him until he was 16 and shaped his views on science and governance. So maybe they should call him Aristotle the Great. Perhaps. But let's move on. Y'all ready? You are? All right. Which metal has the highest electrical conductivity? Is it silver? Is it copper? Is it gold? Or is it titanium? Which of these conducts electricity the best? It was silver. Come on. Okay, this could be a big switch up. Did one of the leaders get it? Oh, the leader did get it. Stretches out that lead. Ooh, baby. Or let's go to the fun fact. Oh, I thought it was about because I understand why everybody says copper. It is very conductive, but not as much as silver, and obviously a lot cheaper than silver. So that's why they use it. But also, silver has natural antibacterial properties. I think it has to do with something about the ions, if I'm correct. That the ions shoot out and they destroy cell membranes of something of that kind. I don't know. Look into it. It's interesting. But are you guys ready? Okay, let's go. True or false? Subscribing to Vernon will make you much more cooler. What do y'all think? Yes or no? True or false? I don't know. What do y'all think? Because if you do subscribe to Vernon, it's free. Oh, look at that. You guys knew it. We didn't even have to go over any thought process. Look at you smarties. But again, there's no points for these questions. It's just to get you to subscribe. And if you haven't, think about it. All right? It's free. And what do they say? The best things in life, they're friggin' free. So no change. No change. But that's all right. That's no more messing around. Okay? There's no more messing around. That's the last freebie. All right? Now let's lock back in. Because the next question is Mr. Beast, the most subscribed YouTuber. His real name is Jimmy Buffett, Jimmy Beast, Jimmy Bauer, or Jimmy Donaldson. What's that man's real name? What the hell is that man's real name? It is Jimmy Donaldson. It is not Jimmy Buffett. I like the guess, though. Shall we have a look? Oh, Sean jumps up. CC. This is the first time we've seen CC. Mad Dog. We haven't seen Mad Dog Boatman. Mad Dog holding firm on that second place spot. Boatman clawed their way back. CC. This is the first time we've seen you on the leaderboard. And let's get that next fun fact. Some estimates have that Jimmy has spent close to $1 billion over the course of his content creation career. It's a whole lot of money. They say he's a billionaire as well. But who really knows? He's got a lot of dang money. That's all that matters, right? Bigger number, better person. Am I right? Yes. Next question. Which of these MLB pitchers has not thrown a no-hitter? Nolan Ryan, Justin Verlander, Pedro Martinez, or Randy Johnson? Which of these men has never thrown a no-hitter? You may be surprised. Because all these men, you would think, would have done it. It was Pedro. That was a tough question. That was a bit of a tricky one. Who got this one? Mad Dog. CC getting up there quick. Sean. Boatman. Mad Dog. 3 in a row for Mad Dog. Back in the game, it says. There have been 305 no-hitters. Individual no-hitters. Not including team no-hitters. And Nolan Ryan has the most with 7. I think Randy has 2. 1 being a perfect game. And then who else did I have on there? Verlander. I think he's got 3 or 4. But unfortunately, yeah, Pedro never did. But don't let that fool you. Because, in my, potentially, opinion, he could be the most dominant pitcher of all time. Yeah, I know. Kind of crazy. No, yeah, you all know that. Pedro, he could be the GOAT. Honestly. The guy dominated. But let's move on to another question. All right? What are we at? We got about 8 more, 7 more, 9 more. I don't know. But let's go. The brightest star visible from Earth after the sun. Is it Betelgeuse? Is it Vega? Is it Polaris? Or is it Sirius? The brightest star that you can see from Earth that is not the sun. Betelgeuse, Vega, Polaris, or Sirius? Well, a lot of people thought it was Polaris. It is Sirius. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Let's have a peek at the leaderboard after that. Oh, Dom jumps up there. Mad Dog holds on a second firmly. CC, Sean, Melon climbed 3 spots on that one. Shall we have a fun fact? Sure. Sirius, it's only a short 8.6 light years away, but it's also 25 times more luminous than the sun. So that's a bright ass star. But yeah, 8.6 light years. That's just a friggin' walk down the block as far as is as far as the universe goes. It's a short distance, but if you don't know, a light year is how long it would take if you traveled at the speed of light. How that you could get that distance in 1 year. So, still quite the distance away. Sean says, I've been tricked. Jack, he's saying Julia's locked in. Sean, don't tilt. Sean's getting tilted, everybody. Tell Sean to lock in. You say he's getting tilted. He's getting tricked. He's getting pranked. Tell that fool to lock in. He's still got a shot. All right. Lock back in, dude. You hear me? Move on. The Chevrolet 454 engine is called that because it has 454 horsepower, 454 foot-pounds of torque. It has 454 cubic inches, or they only made 454 of them. Why do they call it a Chevrolet 454? The engine. It is 454 cubic inches of power. See how that went? Tom getting up there quick. Maddie, of course, got it. Julia locked in. CC. Sean holding on. Dangus jumped 3 spots on that one. Little fun fact. The Chevy 454 is the coolest engine ever made, scientifically. So there's your fun fact on that one. But what do we got? I think we got about 5 more questions. Hey, it's still anybody's ball game at this point. But you got to answer quick. You got to answer right. All right. And let's get it. The first country to have a law allowing women to vote. Was it New Zealand? Was it Switzerland? Was it America? Or was it Iran? Who let them women vote first? Get those answers in. Get it. Get those answers in. Get them. It was New Zealand. It was. It was not Iran. But let's find out what the leaderboard looks like now. Okay, Sean, he got that one locked back in. Julia, she's on 3 in a row. Mad Dog holding down that second spot. Tom, CC. So there's a gap getting made. But top 3, I think there's still a chance for a switch up here. Little fun fact. The Kiwis, they put it into law back in 1893. Long time ago. They also have more sheep than people. So, kind of cool. But let's get another question. How about? Dang is saying, let's go, Julia. How many possible first moves are there in chess? Are there 1? Are there 42? Are there 27? Or are there 20? The first move in chess. When white moves that first move, how many possible moves could they do? Get those answers in. Get them. It was 20. Uh-oh. Who got this one? Is this going to shake up the leaderboard? Or is it not going to matter? Shall we have a look? All right, let's take a peek. Take a peek. Oh, CC coming in hot. Julia got that one. And then everything else stays the same. Okay. Yeah, there are only 2 that got that one. Little fun fact. Well, being a very old game, chess has not yet and will likely never be solved. The reasoning is because there is 10 to the 120 possible game variations. So it's anybody who's worried that chess will go away, you don't got to worry about it. It will never be a solved game. And there are, I think computers are so good now, I think when it's down to 7 pieces, I think it's basically a solved game. Like once it gets to the end game and there's 7 pieces left, I believe that's the number, then it's a computer could figure out the mathematic correct moves at that point. But before that, it's a wide open playground of battle, if you will. And my nephew, I don't know if he's here, he's gotten really into chess. So that's cool. But let's get another question. All right. This novel is often cited as the first modern novel. Pride and Prejudice, the Bible, Don Quixote, or the Odyssey. Kind of the origin of all modern literature, to some degree, they say. This is what the literature people say. This isn't what I say. This is what the smart folks say, all right? It is Don Quixote, the Odyssey. That was, I feel kind of bad for putting that one in because I can definitely see how that's, I could see how that one would trip you up. But they do say Don Quixote is the father of modern literature, if you will. Who got it, though? Ooh, Sean coming in hot with that one. Jumped up 3 spots. Everything else stays the same. All right, on the top of the leaderboard. I don't know how you guys are doing down low. You need to start doing theme trivias. We will do that. We did Pop Culture Week one week, but we'll do more. And if you guys have any ideas, for themes that you want to do, then leave them in the comments after the video or something, and I'll be happy to take suggestions. Because I don't want to do, I don't know. I feel like the pop culture is a good one, but there's also, I don't know if sports would be a little too, because I want everybody to be able to answer. And I know sports can get kind of, not everybody's a sports fan, but star themed, I'll take it into consideration. But let's get back to this freaking test, huh? Stop wasting y'all's time. Gosh dang it. The word quixotic, I believe is the pronunciation, means idealistic and impractical, but impractical. And it's added as a direct nod to Don Quixote. Because if you don't know about the story, that's kind of his whole thing. He's idealistic, but quite impractical of a man. But the literature people, they freaking love that book for some reason. Don't ask me why, because I couldn't tell you. But they say it is the greatest novel of all time. A lot of them do, at least. But let's move on from those literature nerds. What ancient civilization built Machu Picchu Was it the Aztecs, Inca, Olmec, or Maya? Who built Machu Picchu? Who done it? Who built that place on top of that mountain? Get those answers in. Come on. Lock in. Get them. Get in there. Get those. Oh. It was the Inca. That's the Aztec. I always locked in the Aztec as like the Mexico folk. But then the Inca and the Maya, those two I would get a little bit mixed up from time to time. But it was the Inca. How'd we do? Mad Dog coming in freaking hot. Dangus jumps onto the leaderboard in 4th place. CC. Sean coming in pretty hot himself. What's that? He's closed the gap pretty significantly on 1st. It's freaking anybody's game. Sean says the Inca were Peru. Yes, indeed, brother. This man, he's locked back in. He got frazzled. He got tilted. But he's got his mental right, and he's back in the game. That's what we like to see. Little fun fact. Machu Picchu, it sits 7,000 feet above sea level in the Andes. And the Spanish, they never saw it. They came in there, they friggin' conquered, they killed a bunch of folks, but they never saw Machu Picchu. Sean says, Mayans make some fire BBQ according to Netflix. Hey, I'm down for some BBQ. Hook me up. But shall we proceed? Yeah? All right, let's go. Or actually, hold up. Hold up, everybody. I hate to break it to you. This could be the last question. All right. I think this next question is the last question. So, you had better lock in, and you better answer quick, and you better answer correct. All right? You all locked in? You are? All right. Here we go. Last question of the night is all-time great boxer Gennady Gennadyevich Golovkin fought in what weight division for for his entire career? Which weight division did he fight in? Was it light heavyweight, middleweight, light middleweight, or cruiserweight? He fought nearly every fight in this division. What was it? Which weight division? It was the middleweight division. 160 pounds at weigh-in. All right, everybody. We're going to get a fun fact. And then we're going to get the podium. All right. Gennady's got a twin brother. They're not identical, as you can see, but they're twins. Melly Mel says, that's her favorite boxer. And I say, hell yeah, that's right. I say, hell yeah, that's right. Look at that. Look at this. I got a signed photograph. Kind of cool. But, folks, we got a new champ this week. Whoever won this week, this is a first-time winner. All right? I'll run that back. This is a new champion this week. All right? And let's have a look. In 3rd place with 606,000 whatever, Sean. Mad Dog coming in 2nd. And in 1st place, a new champion with 9,703 points is Julia. Runners up, Tom and Dangus. Dangus, he's been fighting each week. Wow. Sean coming in with that bronze placing. Is the music cranking? Did I just blow y'all eardrums? New champ. We got a new winner this week. Tiff was here. I don't know if Tiff was competing tonight though. I don't know. The streets could be saying this is a phony crown. That's not what I'm saying. All right. Don't get it twisted. All right. But Julia, you just won $50. Tiffany here. I don't know if I think she might be making excuses. I don't know. She's saying she was playing with her eyes closed. She might have been letting you guys get one on her. We're going to have to see next week if Tiff comes back and lays the beat down. And hey, look, we got a new subscriber, everybody. We're up to 80. Holy frig. Shout out. We're almost to 1,000. But yeah, what'd y'all think, huh? I think y'all did amazing. There's Julie in chat. Freaking shoot, I think get in contact with the moderator, which I think you know. I think you know one of the moderators, if I'm Sarah says Tiff ran out of room in her wallet. She couldn't keep taking all my money. But yeah, Julia, reach out and we'll get you paid. The yeah. Sean, what'd you say, Sean? Fun. Questions were hard. They were. I feel like this week was a bit hard. What'd y'all think? Give me your thoughts. Was it too hard though? Is the question. Because I like difficult. I don't want to make it too difficult until we get to the championships. Because if you don't know, everyone, they were weirdly. Tiff said. Too weirdly. Or they were mixing. I mixed them up too much. Too many YouTube questions. Hey, well, I gotta give everybody a little. I gotta give a little love to everybody. Tiff, you know YouTube. You're a YouTuber. Malachur says he doesn't know about YouTube. Tiff said the YouTube and baseball got her this week. Tiff, you know about YouTube. For everybody who doesn't know, Tiff is an OG YouTuber. If you click on her name and go to her channel, you should subscribe to her. Maybe she'll start YouTubing again. She had thousands of subscribers back when that used to be like 1 million subscribers. If you don't know. Sorry for putting you on blast, Tiff. But hey, you got to come out of retirement at some point. Tiff, you don't know Mr. Beast? Mr. Bean? Melly Mel said she kept clicking on the live and kept pausing. She kept trying to click the answers on the live. I know I do wish there was a better interface for you guys to interact with. Yeah, Tiff, how do you not know Mr. Beast? That's insane. I'm an old lady, she says. It's all right. I don't know her. Melly Mal's blaming it on the kids. Pulling the kid card. Well, holy frig, everybody. We're up to 83 subscribers. What the hell? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are going crazy on me. We're going to be up to 1,000 in no time. What the hell? I feel like we should do a giveaway at 1,000 too, huh? What do y'all think? Is my mic still going? Have I been? Okay. I keep looking over there sometimes and the bar's not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, Tiff calling out Tommy. Sean says sound good about the a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. You think that's a good call? Probably. People love the giveaways, right? Give back to the community. Tiff coming for Tommy. Calling him out. The what was I gonna say though about? I had something else to tell y'all. What? I know that is annoying. Tommy said that he knew that one, but he chose the wrong answer. The interface is definitely a little bit annoying for you guys, since you would just have the colors. If I was really smart, I would build my own app, but I don't know how to do that. But maybe I'll figure it out for you guys. I'll make a whole video about it. Because it'd be nice at least if you guys could have the answers on your screen as well, right? Like the question will be on my screen, but then you guys just have you have like A, B, C, D, but with the answers written on your screen. Because I assume that's probably kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, that was I can't believe we had a new champ tonight. So now we have had 3 separate champions so far. And I was gonna what I was telling y'all was yeah, I'm still trying to work out how I'd want to do a league, how I would want to set that up. Because I'd ideally want to make it like a 10-week season. Uh-oh, we got a call out in chat. Did we get one wrong? Does there need to be a recount? All right. Zay, don't challenge me, brother. Don't come for the... You better... If you shoot at the king, you better hit. We had a challenge. We had a flag on the play on one of the answers, but I think we've worked it out. Also, though, what was I just saying? Best not miss. But yeah, if I do the league, I'd want to do like a 10-week season. If you get a regular season win, you get an automatic playoff berth. And then after that, it just goes on placements each week. And I don't know if I want to do it by your points, like by point totals, or by placements each week. You know? Because the point totals would be kind of cool, like your points per game, kind of. But then also, like, it varies so much from week to week, depending on how hard the quiz is. I don't know if that's the best idea. I'm getting some text from Productions. That's actually a good point Malachurst makes. He says to use the point totals so that people, you know, even if you're losing, you have an incentive to keep answering right. Sean's making a he's saying third place. That's even harder to get every week. You have to meticulously plan it out so you place third instead of first. But no, I do. That is a good point. About, you know, it gives you that incentive to keep hammering and trying to answer questions as quick and as like stay in the game, basically keep you engaged. Hold on, everybody. Stop the music. Oop. Cut the music. Juan, you're live. Don't say any slurs.
All right. I was just calling to see if you're still doing the trivias.
Yeah, we had a new champ tonight.
Wow.
I know. Kind of hype. How'd it go?
Who was the champ?
It was Julia.
Julia took out the double champ?
Yeah, Tiff said, I don't know, she said she might have been sandbagging this week, but she might just be protecting that reputation.
The champ gets taken out.
Oh yeah, she's freaking, she's what? Tiff's got 3 wins under her belt, and she has the highest point total in a single game so far.
Crazy.
But
That's good. Hopefully she's getting her practice in for when I come back live.
I know, because everybody who doesn't know, this is Juanito. He was the week 2 champ, so
Champions.
I know you if because I think I was telling everybody I'm going to start up the league probably soon, and an individual week win will get you a automatic playoff berth.
It sounds fun.
But the did it go well? Did you get some work done?
I did, but I effed up just a little bit, but I'll square it away tomorrow.
All right, yeah, I'll come by.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can run the 550 back and forth.
Do some hauling,
Sure.
big time
Yeah,
trucking.
Big time trucking. I'm trying to get a second machine over here. Hit it hard.
All right. All right, I'll let you go for now, but I'll shoot you a text
Alright.
later on or something.
All right, next week, tell the people to be ready.
All right, you heard it, everyone.
See ya.
All right, see ya. That was Juanito, everybody. He told you, listen, hey, Tiff, Julia, everybody else, he's coming back next week, he said. So, but also with that being said, all good things must come to an end, brother. And of course, this stream is one of those good things. But I appreciate y'all for coming by. That was hype. That was a good time. I like seeing everybody get in there, get the questions right, learn a little bit. But yeah, come back next week. Holy frick, we got another subscriber. We're up to 84. What the hell? Y'all are crazy. Buenas noches, dulce sueños. Good night, sweet dreams. But all right, everybody, shred it up. Give me a little shred. Come on, just throw me a little shred in chat. Give me one shred. Come on. Come on. Just one. Hit me with one little shred. Give me a little shred. Hit me with the shreds. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh no, I gotta go. Oh, hit me with the shred.